Good day everyone, and welcome to our today's show, the UK Coupon Key Extra Corner video for week 15 2024. This beautiful Friday afternoon, the 11th day of October 2024. What we have lined up for us are so fantastic exclusive games which we've gone into the cannot draw, and we have 5 of that. Talking about numbers 1, 5, 10, 12, 14. Now, if you've not written that down, I will advise you pick your pen and your paper and do your write-up, because we have so much to unveil during the course of this video recording. I just mentioned 5 cannot draw for us, which we have, and when we're talking about the cannot draw now, it means you can play this either side to win, but talking about number 14, you have to play that one as an H2, while among the other 4, you play those ones as the home team or the away team to win, which option you can choose online as 12. So we have bonus tip to add to what we just mentioned now, and the bonus tip has to do with numbers 2, 34, and 14. We'll be showing that the proof to that from our Right On Football fixture, and this was brought to our notice by one of our subscribers here on the channel, who watched our second video for the week now, which was the main video record where I showcased the pair of number 3 and 4 from our Right On Football fixture. If you go to the comment section of that particular video now, you see the comment of that brother there, whom suggested something that I'll be showing to us. And when he said that, I was like, wow, this is why I like showing people the sequence that is portraying these games, because they will on their own look at it and have a second thought about anything they think about it. When he wrote it there, I was like, wow, I actually went back to check, and it's really correct. So that is why I'm adding it as a bonus tip here now to make us know. So we're also expecting those 3 games now to play either side to win. Then we have the extra tip here on the platform, and that's talking about number 15 now, that you can play as either side to win, which is the week number. So if you add everything up, we have a total of 8 numbers now to showcase here on this particular video recording. See, it's immense. We have a lot to actually do, and we'll be kick-starting off now with the late news from our Temple of Draw for week 15 2024. Before we do just that, let me make us know the teams. On number 1 now, we have from our English Division 1, Crawley Town versus Shrewsbury is the game on number 1, while number 5 is housing Cheltenham versus Swindon Town from our English League 2. That's the game on number 5. Also, number 10 from our English League 2 is Milton KD versus Port Vale. Number 12 is also from our English League 2. We have Salford City versus Grimsby Town. While number 14, from our Scottish Cup now, we have Partick versus Falkirk. From our Scottish Cup, we have Partick versus Falkirk on number 14. So those are the matches now on the 5 cannot draw, which we originally have to present to us. Like I did mention, we have the bonus tip, and that's talking about number 2, 34, and 14. That was brought to our notice by one of our subscribers here on the platform, which we say kudos to. Find this. It was a very marvelous observation that I will be making us know during the course of this video recording. So those games there now. On number 2, we have from our English Division 1, Peterborough versus Rotherham. Peterborough versus Rotherham is on number 2, while number 14 is Partick versus Falkirk from our Scottish Cup. Partick Falkirk is on number 14 from our Scottish Cup. While number 34 is Croatia versus Scotland from our Nations League in Europe, our UEFA Nations League. On number 34, we have Croatia versus Scotland. So that is on number 34. Then number 15, which is the extra tip now, we have on number 15 Edinburgh versus Spartans FC. Edinburgh versus Spartans FC from our Scottish Cup. So those are the teams attached to the total number of 8 now, which we're going to be portraying. So we'll be kicking off now with the Table of Draw late news for week 15 2024. We have at the Beware section now number 26, while number 49 is also involved in the Beware section. While number 16 says off, Runaway is number 37, and Dead is number 39. Now, what I want to also tell us, we have number 29 and 30 as the best pair. If you notice something, this pair only gave a draw when they put the team in that place. So I don't know what's going to happen this particular week now. They wrote Almighty pair I didn't check if they've written anything like Almighty Pest, so you can go look it up. But if not, that means this possible 2 games now could end up as 2 dead games. That's the way it's been for a very long time now that we've been using this paper. We have the for one draw or no draw section. We have number 1, 4, 16, 19, 26, 37, 39, 41, 49. So those are the games in that column. Why this is the area I like to really stress on a weekly basis for those doing the online bet, and I think a lot of us does that. So we have the spot bet for Saturday tip as game 1, Gillingham, which is number 8 on the fixture. We are asked to play it as an home win. While on game number 2, we have Warsaw now, which is number 13 on the fixture. We are asked to play it as a home win as well. Game number 3 is Crusaders, which is number 30 on the fixture. We are asked to play it as an away win. While we have on game number 4, Finland, which is number 39 on the fixture. We are asked to play it as an away win match. Game number 5 is Barrow, number 4 on the fixture. We have to play it as either side to win. Glenavon is on number 31, and we have to play it as either side to win. It's number 31 on the coupon fixture for the week. Game number 7 now is Bogus FCF, which is number 21 on the fixture. We have to play it as over 1.5 goals. While game number 8 is Spain, and that's number 37 on the fixture. We have to play it as over 1.5 goals as well. Game number 9 is Chesterfield, and that's number 6 on the fixture. We're asked to play that match as a go-go match. That's both sides to score at the end of the day. While game number 10, which is the last but not the least, is Serbia, and that's number 36 on the fixture. We have to as well play that match as a go-go match. So out of these 10 games now being featured on this column, if you do your selections right, you may be able to come up on tops after using this selection. That's why I like to showcase it, so that those who are interested can actually make their selection based from these 10 games which are there, and they will make some massive profit at the end of the day. So now let's get right into the other games which we have showcased for this particular video recording. Now we'll be moving to the extra tips column, and we're showing us how number 15 is a possible either side to win match for this week 15 2024. Proof to that is coming from our Post Telegraph late news section. I know each time we mention the week number, a lot of person's mind will flash back to the picture column of our Post Telegraph late news. Now we have number 15, which is the week number, and it's been written on with a black ink. When they do this, like I did explain in the previous video, if they've done this 20 times, it has only picked a draw twice. So what does that tell you? That means it's a probably failing to draw match as it were. So for this week now, we'll be scared to use number 15, but it may pull through as a draw. And that brings me to now saying, the disclaimer here is, if you have these games, all of them or one of them as a possible draw, please go ahead and utilize them, because I belong to so many other groups where I see people portraying these games as their best banker for the week. We are not trying to dissuade anybody from that for doing that, but we're just saying that from our end, this is how we see these matches unfold on a regular basis. So our advice is, be careful when you have these games. If you have your nap in this section, be very careful about it. So we've seen that of number 15. Now let's quickly rush through that of number 14, and we actually to play that particular game now as an X2. So in case you are doing your write-up now, what you should do about these games, this extra tip is number 15. That is by the wayside, which is not among the main games which I'm giving out for this week. We have the bonus tips of number 2, 34, and 14. That is not among the major selection which I came out with for this particular video. But I had to include all of these because they have their own periphery of ways which we have highlighted here on the platform before. So I just want to make us know. So you can add it up together and make it 8 games. But the major 5 games which I came up with in this particular video recording now are numbers 1, 5, 10, 12, and numbers 14, which I said we should play it as an X2. So I'll be moving straight now to show us the number 14, which is the X2, before I'll now explain the bonus tip of the other 3 numbers which I mentioned before now. I want to say please pardon us for bringing this video a little bit behind schedule. Of late I wasn't feeling too fine, so to really put things together have been taking me so much time, though I still have to make the video nonetheless, because it is better late than never. So having it now, I hope it will still save some of us from 1 or 2 things as it were, and help us to fine-tune our bet as it were. So this is the picture of our Post Telegraph for week 15 now, 2024. We have on the commentary game 3 now, number 14. That is Partick versus Falkirk from our Scottish Cup. So that's the match on that particular spot. And any game found in this spot usually plays an away win if need be, or a draw. Sometimes the home team picks the draw, but on this particular match, I know Falkirk, they're in form kind of, not too much, but I'm looking at this particular match now as an X2 match. So this is where we're picking our X2 for this particular number 14. But remember, our bonus tip is also telling us that number 14 is either side to win. But from this particular spot now, we're taking number 14 as an X2 from our post telegraph for week 15, 2024. Now let's visit our bonus tip, which is talking about number 2, 34, and 14. And that is coming from, like I did say, one of our channel member here, a subscriber to the platform here, who made us know that when I presented the second video for this week, which is the main video recording, this that we're looking right here in front of us now is for week 27, 2021, where I showed us on a red coupon week, whenever we have unit number in games 1 and 2 of our 542 games. He made mention of the fact that for that week, we will only have one draw amongst the 5 games. Just one draw. Like you can see for this week 27 now, 2021, the other 3 games now, which is 19, 48, and numbers 10, there was no draw to be marked amongst them. So now let's see the other reference week now, which is week 15, 2021. These are the type of cases where they say nobody knows it all. I really applaud this brother for drawing our attention to this particular sequence. Now it happened again for week 15, 2021. We had 3 games below now, which is 12, 27, and numbers 20, and no draw was marked amongst them. Among the 5 games now, we just had 1 draw. So that's why I tell people I like revealing what I have about anything, because you may see it differently, and at the end of the day, this is the result of what we just got from an information which we let out. If we didn't let this one out now, this brother would not have come back to make us know some other things about the sequence. The next reference week now was week 19, 2021. We have unit number in game 1 and 2 for 514 games, and the 5 games now had only 1 draw among them. So the other 3 games now, which were 15, 7, and 16, did not produce any draw at all. So we've seen it play out 3 times now. So that means if they will still retain this type of sequence, like they did in the previous 3 occurrences now, we are going to experience similar thing for this week. This is a very fine observation that this brother brought to our notice. So the next reference week we have to visit now is this week 15, 2024. Here we are now for the week. We have unit number in game 1 and 2 of our 542 games. Therefore, the 3 games below now becomes numbers 2, 34, and 14. Among those 5 games now, we're expecting just a draw if they will uphold that particular sequence. So that's why we made it our bonus tip for this video recording. It wasn't among the original plan, but we had to make us see this. Hence, somebody brought it to our notice, whom is a subscriber to this platform, just like you are. So we have to bring it to our notice so that everybody will benefit from it. This is what we do. We see something, we say something. That is now our new motto. So, in case you are not subscribed to this platform, get subscribed now for free so that you can see more of this type of video by clicking on the subscribe button, which is below the video you're watching. And if you click on that bell, you get notified immediately we post a brand new video. You'll be among the first to see our video. While we expect you now to click on the like button to help push this video out there for others to also see, and help us to share this video manually via our social media handle to other platforms so that more persons can get to benefit from the free things which you do here on the platform. And also remember, you can become a channel member here for a token amount and benefit more things from us. That is a paid platform. You can also use the super thanks, super sticker, super chat to support this channel based on the fact that we are small, so that we can actually grow and give you more things to benefit from. And if you want to be paid, if you want to join our paid platform on WhatsApp, we have the VIP, the OnlyFans, and as well the 100% 100 working sequence for this particular season. On that particular group now, we are on sequence number 40. You see how far we've gone. The last time I mentioned this to us, we were on sequence number 0, and right now we are on sequence number 40. So that tells you what people will be benefiting on that particular platform. We have 60 more sequence to go for this season. You see how we're rushing things. We want everybody to benefit. And if you're in that particular group now, you can avail yourself, get those sequence, get hold of them, document them down, and utilize them when they come on board subsequently. You become a master of your own game. For a token amount, you benefit all of these. So these are things we do out there for those who are in those forum. They benefit those things you can join them as well. It's not too late to start. Today can be your starting point and takes you to a whole new other level. So now we've been able to touch on so many things now. Let's visit the next sequence. I think that's talking about number 12 now, as a possible cannot draw. So let's rush through things now so we can actually round up the video on time. The proof to number 12 as a possible cannot draw for this week now, I'll be taking it from our right-hand football fixture. I'll be showing us just one reference week now. Do I call this a reference week? I'll be showing us from this particular week 15 now, which we are, but I'll read up the other reference week to us so that if you have the access to this journal, you can go look it up on your own. So we can actually save time now. We've spent a whole lot of time explaining some other things. What are we talking about now? When the fortune box game, for this week now we have number 9. It's been repeated to the game 4 of our compiler's final 4. If that happens, then go look up your game 3, which is the box 3 of your 3 best draws, where we have number 12 for this week, 15, 2024. That game have not picked a draw. I don't know if it's going to draw this week, but it has not picked a draw. So the reference week you can go look up now for this particular sequence, week 34, 2021, week 7, 2021, week 35, 2023, week 1, 2023, week 7, 2024, and now week 15, 2024. You see, they do it for 2021 twice, 2023 twice, now 2024, this is the second time, so I don't know. That's why we're saying number 12, we don't expect that particular game to give us a draw for this week. So that is on number 12. Let's move to the next. We have 3 more to go now, which is talking about numbers 1, 5, and 10. Now, I'll be proving number 5 to us as a possible cannot draw from our special advanced fixture. I'll also illustrate this by using with the current week 15 now, 2024, to do an illustration. And I'll just give us a few reference week to go look up on for this particular sequence. And in case you're seeing this video now, you are a member of our channel here on YouTube. We'll be bringing a very viable video later in the day. Hopefully today you'll be seeing that video, and that contains 2 banker draws. Hear what I said? 2 straight banker draws. So watch out for that particular video. Go look it up and digest it before you go do your bet. But it's just 2 draws. That's what we have in that particular video. You can look out for any other pair to rotate those 2 numbers with. So talking about this particular sequence now is portraying number 5 as a possible cannot draw for this week. And what sequence are we talking about? On any week you see the game in your box 2, so we have number 5 for this week now, of our high score quiz column, be repeated to the game 4 of your easy column. When this happens, if they've portrayed this sequence like, let's say 20 times, it has only picked a draw twice. That is the much I can say about that sequence. So I'll read up some reference week for us to go look up now, and we have a whole lot of them before that, but we'll be starting off with go look up week 29, 2024, week 34, 2024, week 45, 2024, week 49, 2024, and as well, this is week 15, 2024. We have number 5 in that space now that we're saying is a possible cannot draw for the week. Just in case you don't grab all these that I'm talking about, maybe the reference week, use the comment section to reach out to us, and I'll make it available to you via the comment section. Please don't fail to do that so that you can understand what we're talking about here on the platform. So we are left with 2 now, which is talking about numbers 1 and 10 as possible cannot draw. The next cannot draw we're going to touch on now is that of number 10, and the proof to this is coming from our right-hand football fixture. This that we're looking right here in front of us is for week 21, 2022. What sequence are we talking about? You simply come to your Group A, the first game here. We'll have number 27 now for this week, and that game will be repeated to the box 1 of your 3 best draws. If that happens, that particular repeated game now hardly picks a draw, as you can see for week 21 now, 2022. We have other reference weeks before this week 21, so you can go look it up now. So the next time we'll have to visit the sequence now is for this week 15, 2024. So here we are for the week now. We have in our game 1 of our Group A number 10, and it's been repeated to the game 1 of our 3 best draws. So that's why we're looking at that particular game now as a possible cannot draw for the week. We are just left with 1 more to prove, and that's that of number 1 as a possible cannot draw, and the proof is also coming from our right on football fixture. Click on that like button now. Get subscribed to the platform for more of this type of information. Help to share this video so that more persons can get to benefit. Take it to other social media outlets, to other groups which you belong to, so that more persons can see these videos and they are free of charge, so that they can as well benefit. While we expect your comment in the comment section to make us know how you feel about our presentation, or you have advice or any other thing to make us know via the comment section. Now, this particular sequence portraying number 1 as a possible cannot draw is coming from our right of football fixture, like I mentioned before, and the sequence states that whenever you have the game 2 of your 3 best draws, be repeated to the 14 box. Therefore, you move to your compiler X selection game 2, which for this week 15 of 2024 we have number 1 in that space, and that particular position hardly picks a draw. So you can go look up some other reference weeks like week 23 2022, week 35 2023, weeks number 3 2023, week 11 2023, week 35 2024, week 47 2024, week 3 2024, week 7 2024, and as well this week now 15 2024. So this is how we concluded that these games we don't expect them to give us a possible draw, and we're talking about the major one for this particular video recording, which is numbers 1, 5, 10, 12, 14. We asked you to play the number 14 as X2, while every other one played as either side to win, which is the 12th option. And we added the extra tips, which is number 15. I showed us that one from the Post Telegraph. We also added the bonus tip of numbers 2, 34 and 14, and those will also ask you to play it as either side to win. So this is how we actually arrive at this sequence, but in case you have them as a banker draw, please go ahead and utilize them as such. But from our end, we'll be able to show you how we came about concluding these games to be either side to win games. If you have any question, make us know via the comment section. If you have suggestions, also kindly make us know via the comment section. So the comment section is a very valuable space for us to communicate and as well get to understand each other better. I want to say thank you very much for being able to watch the video from the beginning to this time. Don't forget to click on the like button, get subscribed, and also share this video so that more persons can benefit. Put your comment in the comment section to make us know how you feel about our presentation. I will expect to see you in our next video.